those crazies out of the government. We need our Congress for everyone's benefit. The 1%, they just take what they like. We've got to show up and vote for our rights. So vote in November. Vote, a time to remember. Vote, don't be late. Vote, don't procrastinate. It's our country, our democracy. We can't afford mediocrity. If we do nothing, our hope floats away. We get up off of that thing when it's voting day and vote in November. Vote, a time to remember. Vote, don't hesitate. Vote, don't procrastinate.
How the hell y'all doing? It is Tuesday, baby. It's time for another Blue Dot family meeting. I am cranked, baby. I am still cranked up. I went and voted yesterday, and every time I turn on the news and look, anyway, shit, it's just looking good. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, and there's still a lot of work to do, baby. We can't let off the gas. We got to keep this shit right on going. But I'm getting a piece about myself. I'm not going with it anyway. Dwayne Dwizzle's in the room. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it. Stephanie Dean, I think she's still up there with Stephanie J. Clayton up there in North Carolina, I think. Anyway, Tim Kinnon is here, oddly wired. Michael James is with us. Dolores Grant and Dorothy Tyndall. Tina Riley, all the way over in Australia. We appreciate you being here, baby. Deborah Haynes, the remixtress, is with us. And Adina Michael. And Adina Michelle, I'm sorry. Man, I always get that wrong, I think. And Sanseli Vance, thank you, buddy, for being here. Denise Holt is with us. Karen Van Wyk. Who else is with us? Shit, everybody's with us. Jess Coggins is with us. John Heron, our archaeologist, is with us. I've seen your video, buddy. Pretty good. I like it. And every story has an ending, baby, and we're writing the ending to Donnie's. Buddy Davis is here with us. I got this. Dennis Utenheimer. Dennis is with us. Gary Spring and Michael Fallbister is with us. And Lisa Guy and Judy. Anyway, David Billings, thanks you're here. We even got William Reed all the way over in New Zealand watching us. We're glad you're here. Greg Talbert, thank you for being here, brother. My buddy out in California. Anyway, how in the hell are y'all doing? It's Tuesday, baby. And time for another Blue Dot family meeting. I am 14 days, baby. 14 days. 2 weeks. 2 freaking weeks. And every news story I see when it comes to the polls and how it's looking in states to states right now, they say Biden has the advantage in Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. We got to keep that pressure on, though, baby. We need those states. We need every damn state. There's some we ain't going to get, I don't know, South Dakota or Wyoming. I don't think we're going to get Wyoming, but you never know. We'll work on them later. But right now, we have the possibility of oh, Lord, knock on wood. Anyway, what's going on today? Well, Pelosi came out and said that she was encouraged there might be a stimulus deal with Mnuchin. But then in the freaking news, I see that the news comes out and says McConnell warns the White House no deal before the election. So what? What are we just pissing in the wind here? If McConnell doesn't bring it to the floor, it ain't going to happen. And we know who Mitch McConnell is. He's a scumbag, which is why we need to take the Senate. Amy McGrath is still gaining on his ass out there in Kentucky. But regardless of that, we need to take the Senate to kick his ass out because it's just a dead-end road with that man. He's a disgusting little turd. We need to get rid of him. Anyway, I want to see which one I want to get to here first. Anyway, Donnie evidently, because, Fauci got up there on 60 Minutes, said intelligent stuff, so that really pissed Donnie off. So Donnie went to go do a segment with 60 Minutes. As a matter of fact, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are doing segments for 60 Minutes, and Donnie Boy and Mikey Pence. Well, it was supposed to be Mike Pence until Donnie got his little panties in a wad and walked out of the interview with Leslie Stahl from 60 Minutes. So on this Sunday, we're going to see Joe and Kamala and Donnie and I guess nobody. Because Donnie got up and walked out, and he did not come back to do the segment with Mike Pence. So sorry, Mikey boy, stick it up your butt. You're left out there hanging in the wind again. And he just makes a fool of you. It just goes into play with what we're going to talk about after a while. But, yep. So I'm going to make sure I check out the 60 Minutes interviews because I want to see Joe and Kamala and Donnie by himself and find out why he got his panties in a wad and walked out. Anyway, what pissing me off is Donnie went on Fox News. Donnie's on Fox and Friends this morning trying to get the Attorney General to appoint a special counsel to investigate the Bidens for all these crimes. This laptop here has got all sorts of stuff on it, and Russia tells us it's all bad stuff, so we need... Are you shitting me? The little dictator, right up until the time he leaves, will try his best to get the Attorney General of the United States to start some bullshit investigation within weeks of an election. Donnie is just grabbing for bones, man. He's anything. He's dug down so deep, that's all he can find is the dead bones and dried up carcasses of past GOP idiots. But it's getting bad. Major corruption. I swear. 2 weeks. He's pressing. Do you think the AG will do it? I wouldn't put it past him one bit. He's nothing but a little lapdog for Donnie anyway. He was sent in there to yip at anybody that got near Donnie's ankles. Anyway, another little story. The Republicans are heading for the hills. Wow, go figure. Rats from a burning ship. A sinking ship. That's what it was. That's right. I'm getting tickled. Right now, that list includes John Thune up in South Dakota. I don't you can't change him. He is what he is. I hate what he talks about in his Twitter. Yeah, bullshit. John Cornyn in Texas. Well, it's like being married to a mean husband who just beat the shit out of you every day, and you hope you're going to change him, but he don't. And so John Cornyn's been getting slapped around by Donnie for the last 4 years. Texas, please vote MJ Hager and get this little whiny bitch out of my state. I'm tired of these guys. John Cornyn's on the top of my list. 3 more years. We're going to go after the damn governor. Anyway, Ben Sass in Nebraska, we heard him. You know, he coming out telling us that Donnie laughs at the evangelicals behind their back and kisses the asses of dictators, but we all knew that. And then there's Steve Daines in Montana, who is now backpedaling about, well, you know, I don't really like all his social media and the same bullshit. You know, I try to stay away from that. I try to work for the people of Montana. Yeah, stand up and have balls, have a spine. How about that? That'd be a good start. We already know Mitt Romney's run for the hills. Susan Collins is trying to backpedal her ass all the way away from him as much as she can. It ain't helping, baby. We're looking at a blue wave, a blue tsunami, baby, that we're going to just come by and smash this shit. We're going to take it all. We're going to take it all because the people of this country and around the world are tired of this shit. Tired of it. Lindsey Graham and Thom Tillis. Thom Tillis now, they say, down there in North Carolina, is the most vulnerable Republican now on the list. Lindsey Graham has done tied his shit around Donnie's neck. I mean, the anchor around his neck. Lindsey Graham will sink eventually. On his own words, we're hoping he chokes out this time. Things are looking good for Jamie Harris down there. Anyway, all of that brings up the other little story I seen, and it's about the fight for the GOP afterwards. Yeah, what's gonna happen to the Republican Party once the Trump train goes off the cliff and bursts into flames down there and burns up everybody? What's gonna happen after that? Because the Republican Party is gonna have to I don't know. In 2012 they had the after Mitt Romney lost to Obama. The Republican Party did an autopsy. That was the word that they used in their press briefings. We're going to do an autopsy on the Republican Party. Guess what? Like Frankenstein, it lived, baby. You better start cutting again. And we all know where to start cutting. Start with the white supremacists, the neo-Nazis. At least, you know, those basket of deplorables that Hillary spoke of. Those people. Get rid of those people in your party. Start taking it back. You want to be a conservative? You want to stand? And now, wait, there's more. And now who did I write it down? Somebody's name. Tell me I wrote it down. Yes. Ron Johnson in Wisconsin. He's a Tea Party holdover. He's starting the call to the Republicans. Why we have to worry about the deficit and the debt? You know, we're putting all of this on our grandchildren. Are you shitting me? Did you see that tax bill that Donnie did, you little warp? These people are just, I told you before, it happens every time. Every time there's a freaking Republican in there, they steal all the shit, everything in the house. They go hawk everything, sell it, put everybody in the hole, and then walk out talking about fiscal responsibility. We're going to have to fix this deficit. We can't lay this on. Oh, man. Oh, shit. I almost forgot. Lord have mercy. Hello, Ohio Dad 70. He voted today. My friend Joe up in Ohio voted today. And I've been having trouble trying to get hold of somebody because we just can't get him on Discord. So we're just going to do this, and let's see if we can get him on the phone here. One ringy dingy. That's 2 ringy dingies. There's 3 ringy dingies. Come on, buddy. What's up? Oh, 4 ringy dingies. Come on. You got the right number. Well, howdy, that's 5.
Hi, it's Buddy. Thanks for calling. Leave me a message.
Hey, buddy. Bud.
Tone, please record
Oh,
your
hell.
message. When you've finished recording,
Never mind. We'll hang up on that because he just tried to call me. Y'all heard that? That was Buddy Davis's. I'm calling you back, Buddy. Buddy's been having a hard time. Buddy Davis is a fellow blue dot. He's been a blue dot from the beginning, and oh shit, it hung up. He is a fellow veteran, combat veteran. He's a patriot for this country. and a Grammy-nominated artist. So he is somebody that I admire greatly. And let me try one more time, because I spoke to him earlier in the day, and I told him, I said, "Well, buddy, we can't get you on the Discord." And so the only way around it was, there you are. What are you doing?
Talking to you.
There you go. Well, I got it on speaker, and I think I. Well, buddy, I'm glad we got you on here, brother. I was just explaining that we have a hard time getting you on Discord.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. And I couldn't get this son of a bitch to answer the first time.
Well,
Damn this fucking phone.
yeah, playing a little bit of phone tag there for a minute. That's all right, though. That's all right. I just wanted to get you on here. Travis, just before the show, had come up with another idea, which I'll call you later and discuss on the possibilities of trying to fix that issue with the Discord, because we'd love to have you in there and come visit with us with everybody else.
Yeah, I noticed that we're not in sync as far as the picture I've got of you on Facebook with our conversation.
Oh yeah. Well,
But that's okay.
Don't look at the
That's
picture.
okay. I'm not looking at the picture. I've seen your face plenty of times.
Yeah, it ain't nothing to look at, brother. Turn your head if you can. I'm telling you.
I love looking at your face, John.
Yeah.
Come on.
Brother.
I've been looking at your face for years.
I know it.
now.
I know it. It ain't getting no better looking either. Ain't it sad? You keep thinking to yourself, well, shit, maybe tomorrow he'll look better. But nope, here I am, brother.
Not as long as that orange asshole is around.
I'm telling you, 14
It's-
more days, buddy.
We're all going to look like, once we're rid of that son of a bitch, it's going to look like we've all had Botox.
I know it.
So we're going to look so good.
We're all going to be a little bit happier. And I tell you what, it is, I don't want to, we have to keep the pedal to the metal. We can't take any chances with this. Every vote is needed, but it does. You're starting to get that air of,
Can the folks,
we can do this.
Can the folks who are on Discord hear me? Okay.
Yes. I think so. I haven't right now. I haven't introduced anybody. But let me ask,
Okay.
Velda.
I can hear him fine.
There you go,
Just
Vel.
keep him closer. Keep him to the mic, closer to the mic. Your mic.
Yeah, there
and
you go.
You hear him really clear.
There you
Yeah.
go. Then Velda just told us that everybody can hear you. So yeah, everybody in the
Great.
blue room and everybody out there.
That's great. Well, I
can
just
hear.
want to tell you a couple of things. I posted a short post last night. When you do a short one, it's in all big letters. It just said, if you're still an undecided voter, what in hell is wrong with you?
What in the hell is wrong with you? I swear.
I've seen that.
Well, every time they show them people, they go to a town hall or something and they say, well, we have an audience of undecided voters. My first thought is, are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
How the fuck can somebody be undecided?
How can you not be? It's not like, oh, gee, I don't know, they're almost the same. I haven't delved, their policies and everything. Are you shitting me? No. They want to be on TV. That's what it is.
It gets crazier and crazier.
I swear.
Every damn day. Hey,
does.
listen, I know there's a lot of other folks who want to get their words in. I enjoy listening to the family discussion, although I have yet to be successful at getting on Discord, but I continue to work on it.
Well,
And hopefully I'll be there, and I'll be able to interact even better with all these great blue dots.
Yeah.
And I just want to leave you, if you don't mind, I got a very heart-wrenching message from, I think he's a blue dot. His name is Frank Gorman.
Frank Gorman?
Yeah, I think he's a blue dot, or at least he sure agrees with what I have to say.
Well, good for him. Good for him,
Anyway,
because I agree with what you say.
But he wrote me a post very quickly. He suffered a blood clot.
Oh, Lord.
And but anyway, he still managed to get out of the damn hospital and go vote.
Ouch.
And he says he wants to live at least long enough to see January 20th.
Outstanding.
So I responded, "You're a warrior, Hank.
Hank is a warrior, brother.
You'll
You
make
are
it
true.
just fine, and we'll live to see the blossoms of
you
what
go,
will
brother.
be the fruit of freedom for all at last."
I hope so.
Yeah.
We are going to make that. We're gonna make that
we
happen.
may not be allowed. We may not be around to see the fruit, but we'll see the blossom.
I want to see the blossom, baby. I know I'm not going to be here for what I envision. What we all want this country to be. I probably won't live that long, but in the meantime, I'm going to do all I can to progress us that way, baby.
Yeah,
So.
and people are voting like crazy here in Asheville, North Carolina. Man,
Man.
it's incredible.
It
I
is.
went and voted the other day, and I was in line about 45 minutes, maybe, something like that. And it was very civil, by the way. And of course,
Outstanding.
Asheville's a kind of a liberal city to begin with, so I had actually called the police and asked them, what do I do if I go to vote and there's a bunch of assholes, muscle-gutted assholes with AK-47 standing in
shit.
front of them. They said, just call 911.
Yeah.
We've got an FBI SWAT team.
Yeah. Tell me,
already.
there's suspicious men with guns near the polls. I'll tell you, that's just so freaking ridiculous. Michigan is trying to stop it right now because that's what's going to happen. They think is a bunch of idiots are going to show up at the
Well,
polls.
hey, they've already stormed the damn state house.
Oh, hell yeah.
And trying to plotted to kidnap the
That's all right.
governor. God almighty.
Michigan's on that list of Biden has an advantage, so you know, not
And,
everybody in Michigan's an idiot, and we already know that because we got some here.
And the Attorney General of the United States, who, by the way, has never tried a case in court in his life.
Yeah, I know.
The Attorney General of the United States has failed to file any charges against these guys who stormed the Capitol.
But yet Donnie wants him to put charges or put a special counsel on Biden. He's trying to get that done real quick, get this going, get this investigation going. We got to see what this is. And it's all just big smoke.
He's grasping for straws.
He is. He's going to get desperate. Well, buddy, Travis and I are going to call you. I'll call you and let you know what we're going to do. We're going to set up a little something so we can do a video thing and see if we can't get through that firewall.
Well, that's great.
Being the hackers that we are, you know.
Yeah, excellent, excellent. Well, I don't know. You must be getting good because you said that some Russian tried to.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that in the message a little while ago. Somebody tried to get into the Patreon from the country of RU. Russia? No shit.
Remember that motion picture
They're
patent?
trying to steal $1. $1. Are you shitting me? Leave my
Yeah.
fucking dollar alone, you assholes. I need that dollar. Anyway, buddy.
Remember that motion picture patent where at the end he said, "Hey, we've got the army here. Let's go ahead and attack the Russians."
We were that close.
Crazy. He said, "Well, we're gonna have to fight the sons of bitches someday anyway."
That's
Why
what
not
he
do it
said.
while we got the army here.
That's exactly what Patton said at the end of World War II. He encouraged them, hell, let's just go ahead and take Russia too. We're on the way, baby. But no, they backed off. Or, you know,
Anyway, hey, much love, John. I know there's a lot of other folks who want to talk, and my love to everybody. And
buddy,
I'm do what I'm doing. I'm phone banking for Jamie Harrison against Lindsey fucking Graham.
there you
tonight.
go, baby. There you go. All right, buddy. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for being the patriot you are. And we're going to try to get you hooked up on Discord so we can get you in here.
Great. Love you, John. Love Travis and all the Blue Dot family, my brothers and sisters.
We love you back, brother.
Onward to victory.
Onward to victory. All right. I'll talk to you soon, brother.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And that is Buddy Davis. Thank y'all for allowing me that little time to get Buddy on here. We've been trying for so long to get him on here, but we never can. Anyway, let's go ahead and get people in the room. David, how are you doing, brother?
I am doing okay, John. How are you doing today?
Well, we're doing pretty good, pretty good. Can't complain. The sun's still shining. You know, it's only 14 more days now. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I knew
2
that
weeks.
was going to happen.
Yep, you
2
gotta
weeks.
turn that damn
I
thing
gotta
off. I
turn
got
it-
my stuff muted, damn it.
I got to mute my shit.
Yes.
All right, now I got it on.
And by
vibrate.
14, you mean 13.
That's right. 13 more days, because today's already gone. Shit, you can't do nothing left today. Nothing. It's the end of the day. Time to slow down and enjoy yourself. So, yep, every day clicks by. Only two more beer and Bud Fridays. That's it. And then we're gonna open that champagne back over there. That bottle of wine I've
There's
been
still-
saving. Anyway,
There's two. There's 2 more time zones that are still voting today.
2 more times that are voting right now, early voting. I know they started in, where did they start today? They started somewhere today. Shit.
I'm going to chill out for a little while and eat my dinner. I'll be back. I'll see you guys in a bit.
All right, Mitch,
Okay.
thank you, buddy, for being here. I'm sorry it took me so long. Eat your dinner, and we'll get right back. Anyway, Randy Peterson, how are you, brother?
Pretty good, bro. How are you?
I'm trying to hang in. I'm trying to hang in there, get everybody in here. How's your day going, my friend?
A little bit of rain up here, and
Yeah.
went to work today. Yeah, I went to work today, and about 9 o'clock it came a toad float, so
Oh,
sort of
shit.
had a short. Everything's good. Everything's good, and I voted yesterday, and got rained out yesterday, so I voted, and no guns, no Trump supporters. Easy day. I mean, I live basically in a country club, so it's like, not too many bad people, but it was
You wanna
it was
trade?
quick and done. It was good. I just hope everybody got out there and got it done, the early voting, and I didn't want to put up with the lines on the third.
We got lucky when me and Tyler went to vote, and Travis and Rose and Mama went right after us. I got there, and there was just one person in line, and as soon as I got there, she walked through the door to get her stuff started, so I was the next person in line. So it's
Quick, it was, and was the I don't know, the people that walk up to the machines to show you how to do it, and
right.
it popped up on the screen right away, like presidential was the first one,
Oh yeah.
and she's trying to tell me what to do, and I go, I already know what to do on this one. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
You just
mistake
touch
here,
it
lady. They gave us a Q-tip. We had to push. We had a touch screen, and
Yeah.
just touch it. This time, they give you a little Q-tip to touch everything.
They gave you this little red-looking thing like you use to write on an iPad or something. So, you turn them in at the end and disinfect them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They was real. Sanitary there at the voting place where I was. I was glad to see that. Yeah, it makes you feel better. And Velda, have you voted yet, dear? Velda.
I will be.
Okay.
I'm getting my ballot tomorrow. I've got a designated person to pick it up, and they'll be bringing it out tomorrow.
Outstanding.
She took it. She went that way with
squirrel at?
It's on the other side of the table.
Oh.
I can't just brought a squirrel in the house.
Oh hell!
Where are you putting it?
And
You want-
it's dead underneath the table.
You want to
It's
go
there
take
by
ca-
your chair, Wayne.
You want to go take care of
Wayne's
that?
taking care.
Okay.
No, Wayne's got it.
Hell.
You know the squirrel that got loose in the church?
Yes, I do. I
The
know
cat-
that song.
The cats killed it and brought it home.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
All's good.
Shit. We
But
have
anyways, I'll get it. I'll get that ballot. We'll both get our ballots tomorrow.
outstanding.
And then Sharon, she'll take them back to town tomorrow and drop them off.
Well,
So
good.
that
It makes you feel good when you get it all done. I'm telling you,
Yes.
it made me feel good just to walk out of there. That's right, baby. My number's up in there. Anyway, let me catch up real quick here before we get too far along. Gary Spring, all the way up in Canada, sent down 2 beaver bucks. Gary, we appreciate it tremendously. And Keith Beal just donated $10 through Super Chat. Let me get this right. Keith Beal, thank you very much. We appreciate it. And Ben Stroud donated $10 through Super Chat and said, hope you like that Kansas City coffee, John. And his base has gone full-blown loco. They have lost all sense of reality and are all lunatics. Fuck Trump. I didn't get that right. Thank you, Ben Stroud. And just for your information, the coffee's tomorrow morning. That's right. Marcia just asked me earlier because she forgot to she was going to make, I get up early. She makes the coffee for me. It comes on automatically and all that shit. So, yeah, I told her, no, put some of that Kansas City coffee in there that Ben sent me. I'm going to have that in the morning. So, Ben, thank you very much. And we're going to have Beer and Bud Friday with your beer, brother. So stay tuned. And Catman56, my friend Keith, all the way up in Minneapolis, sent $5 and said $5 to the number of inches of snow we have in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Another $5 may be on the way. Oh, shit. 5 inches. 5 inches of snow. Are you shitting me? Damn, brother. This is just October. Y'all are going to be in for it. And Delfino Garza donated $5 to Super Chat. I got a message from him on Patreon, too. And it says, I'm a fake Trump supporter. If MAGA thinks they are bigger than they are, then they might not vote. My dad is a Vietnam vet, Army recon, wounded in action. Brother, thank you very much, Delfino. And thank you for your father's service, too. I got a message from you. I'm interested. I want to write back to you because I'm interested about, your wine. Evidently, Delfino grows grapes for wine. Evidently, Donnie wants to take part of his land, and he's not happy with that. But yes, I'm gonna get with you. I would love to taste your wine, brother. Who wouldn't? But yeah, stay with it, brother. That's how come we have to take the Senate. That's what I was talking to him the other day about. Is we have to take the Senate to ensure that if that Weasley little bastard gets through, then we have a Senate that we can do something with. And Diana Mallory donated $5 to Super Chat and said, LOL squirrel. LOL, have a great show tonight. I am on a mission tonight. She's on a mission. Diana Mallory, bequeather of the gong, is on a mission tonight. We will surely get details later on. Anyway, Diana Mallory, thank you for being here. And that was a good timing because now our producer is back in the room. So, decided just to run off and leave me in here, David. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, sorry, I had to tend to a wound.
Wound?
Not a wound, but my stump, the thing that I was telling you about this morning.
Oh, yeah.
No need to go into a conversation about that.
That's all, no problem. We have a
All's good though.
Yeah.
Defibrillator.
Oh
right
yeah,
over
all's
there.
fine. All's fine. I just have to
Holy
walk around.
Shit! Can you believe that he wants the Attorney General of the United States to form a special counsel to start investigating the magic laptop that was found by a blind computer guy, repair guy.
Yeah, I'm still pretty hot about that issue, especially after I saw what that host over on Fox News did with, oh God, who was it she was interviewing? I'm not even going to go on to repeat it because it was such a wild speculation of something so vile. Again, I gotta give you a little background on me. I know a little bit about speech and debate.
Oh yeah.
And argument. And what they've done there was such a specious, horrible, illogical argument. I would sue them for slander at this point if I were the Bidens. I would go after them legally. I'm not sure why they're not.
Well, probably because they'd have to get in line with everybody else who wants to sue the shit out of them. You might.
I said, I'm happy to see those people deconstructed. I think Fox News should be held liable too for putting it on the air.
Fox News, the most anti-American bullshit you could put on your TV. I say it all the time, and it is true. If you watch that crap, you're just a mind-washed idiot. There's no hope for it till you turn the freaking channel. And what was that?
Well, and they're the mildest out there is what kills me.
What's that?
They're the mildest right-wing crazy news outlet out there.
Yeah. Oh, well, you know, the talk is that after Donnie loses, that's what he's going to do, is start a new...
I wouldn't be shocked at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked at all. But you know, who's he going to drag over there? Just the Klansmen, the white supremacists, the neo-Nazi crowd, the Proud
Rush
Boys.
Limbaugh.
You know,
Sure.
Yeah. Well, Rush Limbaugh, I don't think, you know, he came out today.
What about him?
That terminal cancer thing is starting to catch up with him, he said.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers going your way. I'm done. Hope you got him. That's all.
I'm sending karma.
Karma? Yeah, that's better. Send karma.
Fine, I'll be the immature one. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't really. I don't know. You know, that whole. And the sad thing
And
is.
normally, I'm not the immature fuck, but Rush Limbaugh, no, he's a
fuck.
dick.
I've watched Rush Limbaugh do damage for 30 plus years now, and I remember when he was a rock and roll DJ here in Sacramento, smoking weed. Yeah, he found Rush Limbaugh is maybe the original hypocrite of the right, in the sense that he found a niche where he could make money by spouting this nonsense, and eventually became a believer in his
He's
Like
Alex
most drug
Jones.
dealers, he used his own stash.
He is a more refined
When I
Alex Jones.
Yep.
when I first started listening to Rush Limbaugh,
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of what he was saying was was factual, and I really enjoyed listening to his show years and years and years ago. But all of a sudden, I mean, 180 and nothing but vile venom.
I remember him mostly from the 90s because I was working for the Army and repairing helicopters, and out on the hangar deck where they have a lot of helicopters parked in there working, somebody would always turn on Rush Limbaugh, and it would play loud enough for everybody to hear in there. And I never did like him. He was always right-leaning to me, but he was a much more milder back in the 90s than he is now. So, yeah, he wasn't full of, hate and discontent as much as he is now. But, Rush Limbaugh.
But he's getting paid, John.
He is.
That's what.
He's got more money than me, brother. That's, Alex Jones. He's the same. I just say Rush Limbaugh was the first Alex Jones. He's just more refined. Alex Jones came along and took the same thing. And you got to look at it just as David was saying. If Rush was out there in California smoking weed and being a good old boy back in the day, and then he turned because he found a niche, well, that's the same thing Alex Jones did, and it's the same thing that Donald Trump did. Donald Trump was a liberal all his life, obvious by his lifestyle, and then he when he decided to run, he knew the only party he could run and win with would be the Republican Party, because they're the gullible ones. They're the ones that you don't have to put a proposal out there with a plan and a vision and all that. You have to come up with a bumper sticker, come up with a good slogan.
Let's be clear about one thing. Donald Trump never held a principal position in his life.
No.
He hung with the Democrat crowd because that was the New York Party crowd, and he liked being associated with them. It was a social
exactly.
thing. He's never held like I said, well, I have strong views this way or this way. It's whatever the direction the wind's blowing and whatever serves him. He's easily the most selfish president we've ever had, which baffles me why people think that all speaks for them.
Really? This whole phenomenon with if I can't even say that right. The disaster that has been Trump is always going to stand out as one of those events in our history where everybody's going to go, what the fuck? What was that? What the fuck was that? And we're going to be explaining this shit out for years and years and years, how a Russian whore made his way into the White House. That's going to be the big reveal of this whole thing.
What it's going to be like is like the pet rock.
Yes.
Who would give money for a fucking rock, and then take it home and a year later go, why did I pay for a rock? And the thing was, you paid for the booklet because the booklet made the rock funny. The rock, it's a rock. And that's what this.
Army sent me to college. I remember this lecture I got one time, and it was about marketing. How you could market anything. You could make a pile of shit look good, and you're going to sell it to somebody, which obviously is what has happened here in this situation.
Oh, yeah.
But the pet rock did come up in that, and it was a marketing advertising guy that was trying to get a client, and evidently, and the guy he thought he was bragging so much, and he said, well, if you're that good, why don't you just go sell rocks? He's trying to get rid of the guy. So he did.
Like look at the Rubik's Cube. At least the Rubik's Cube made you think and kept you entertained.
Yeah.
Fuck the crushed rock and a quarry. There wasn't a rock
It was
out there.
nothing. Two little eyeballs on there. There you go. Here's a box. If you got the eyeballs. A lot of times you didn't even get the eyeballs. It's just a rock. There you go. It's pet rock. Make sure to water it.
It's funny because every time I think of pet
people bought
rock,
the shit out of them.
Well, no. Here's the funny thing. Just a quick story. I won't go into detail. Me and Rose had to make a video a long time ago for a client, and it involved pet rocks. So we had to make pet rocks. and we put googly eyes on some rocks we found in the backyard. They now sit on our mantle looking at us at all times because it's just like, well, now they got eyes, man.
Now they got eyes.
It's like, shit, I
They're
don't want to throw it away.
They're watching
so,
you.
like, yeah, now we got about 5 pet rocks that just sit there. But note, though, didn't spend a dime on it. We had those googly eyes left over from puppets or something that we made a while back.
Thank you, Marilyn Hook. Who just wrote, John, my mother and I have been with you since you started. I only had 100 followers. Mom and I voted here in Kingman, Arizona on October 13th, 2002. Thank you, baby. Thank you very much for being with us. We appreciate it so much. So much. I just saw that in the chat go by. I just wanted to catch it.
Of course.
Several years ago when Envy was...
Go ahead, Bella.
Several years ago when Envy was a little girl, we used to make crafts and go to the craft fairs for Christmas and the holidays. Well, Wayne made up these little cages. And then we got the little pom-poms and put googly eyes on them, put them inside the cage and locked them up. They were dust bunnies.
Yeah. Dust bunnies.
And we sold every one of them that we made. We had about 100 of them. And we sold all of those at craft fairs. It was so funny.
Yeah, there's a market for a lot of stuff. There's a market for just about anything, because somebody's going to find art in something you don't see. To every person,
Yeah, like a fake president. They bought that.
Bought that shit. If they'll buy that, they'll buy anything.
Yeah.
That's it falls into that sucker born every moment, every minute. Yeah.
He feels mine there, doesn't it? Yeah.
Ben Stroud donated $2 and said The Rock says Trump is the real loser. There you go, Ben Stroud. I think you got it. Nothing else. We can pick The Rock up and throw it at him.
Hey, John, I'm going to get out of here and let Ozzy Dave or Tyler or somebody get in here. You guys have a great evening. And
Randy, we always appreciate you when we come by and say hello.
All right, I appreciate you guys too. And the hogs are looking good. Also, I'm happy. So you all have a good evening. I'm going to watch the rest of the show on TV and let Ozzy Dave or somebody else get back in here and get their words in. So you all have a great evening.
All right, Randy. Thank you very much for coming by and visiting, brother. Take care of yourself up in Arkansas. Go Hogs, brother. Go Hogs.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You betcha.
Bye-bye.
How about them Steelers? For Nana Lovely out there, I just know she'd love that. Anyway. Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, it is a 2 weeks. I just keep telling myself 2 weeks. We can do that standing on our head, can't we, Bella?
Yep.
I can do
We
that
sure
standing
can.
on my head. I'm waiting, baby. The anticipation's just killing me. Anyway, let me get Sancella Vance donated $5 through Super Chat, and it's Sonwell and ma'am. Oh, I'm sorry.
I got my monitor crooked here.
Saucell.
And ma'am.
Saucell and ma'am. I am so sorry. Thank you, darling. I appreciate it, Troy. Very much. I need corrected. And Gary Spring donated 5 Canadian bucks and said, the fly says buzz off, Trump. Ain't that some shit? The fly is still popular. We have one more debate coming up on Thursday, baby. One more debate. Maybe. We don't know. It all depends on, I guess, if Donnie's in a good mood. I guess we'll find out on Thursday.
He's having a problem with them muting the mics between each other.
He doesn't want that.
Oh, wow.
Bruce, how are you doing, sir?
John, I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for this first time on, isn't it?
First time.
First time. Where are you from, brother?
Well, I'm from Africa originally.
Outstanding.
But I migrated in this great country 20 years ago.
Outstanding.
And one of the reasons a lot of us migrate here is because we experience what we are experiencing today here, which is frankly depressing.
That's sad to hear, isn't it? Thought you were
leaving
that behind.
Exactly, and it's right here.
It's trying to raise its head here, brother. That's why we're.
So I am excited. I encountered your YouTube channel by chance, I'm a huge follower, and I want to tell you, like everyone else, you give us a lot of positive energy and drive to continue. It's been a very hard year, and people like you make it a little bit better.
Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that tremendously. I ain't no big deal though. You know, I'm still an old man at the end of a road. I just turned on my camera one day, and nothing more than that.
And it's making a huge difference. It's making a huge difference.
I've made a lot of friends. That's what I'm happy about. I've made a lot of friends who have lifted my heart, and you know, grown this family. It's not me. It's all these people. Donna Bonacosi right there. Speaking of good ones. And Julie Thompson. I tried to call you today, darling, Julie. So next letter, send me a phone number. I wanted to call you. Anyway, Bruce, where do you live here in the States now?
Oh, okay. I was muted. Sorry. I live in the East Coast in Maryland.
In Maryland, beautiful country up in there. So you're
very
right.
beautiful.
We're pretty close to DC then.
We are close. We protested all summer.
Outstanding.
We got beat up, sprayed on, whatever, and I am ready to have a better year next year.
Outside, me too, brother. Me too. You know, it does our heart good to know that people who fought to get here and to become a citizen, who love this country so much, know that their voice is as powerful as anybody else's. And that's what this country is about.
Very far to get here for an ideal that everyone desires, and I will not allow myself to be in the very same situation I was in 20 years ago. So
yeah, no, you don't want to. You know, this. You know, we have so many rights and freedoms in this country, but only unless we keep fighting for them, because we're not done yet. There are still inequities in our laws and in our society that we still have to remedy.
That's right.
And this, I'm just thinking, at this moment in time, this election, that we have that opportunity to make significant change in this country. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm. You know,
I agree.
You know, it's not just this election; it's what we do with it.
A lot of people tell me, "Well, Bruce, why would you vote for Biden? Biden has been there for 47 years and hasn't done anything." And my answer is, I recognize that Biden isn't perfect, but this election isn't about electing Biden. This election is about taking us right back on our course, and we are so off the track. It's unbelievable, and it's scary that people don't see this. This is, I mean, the anxiety is off the roof.
It is.
I just people and people that come to me and say, "Well, come on, Trump. I'm black," and people tell me in my face, "Trump has done so much for black people, Bruce. Why would you vote for Biden?" And I think that's just how bad it is. How dare they look at me and tell me I had it good? I mean, it's crazy.
Well, you know, I like to think that we should live in a place where, when we look at ourselves, it's not ourselves that we worry about. That we are concerned with our immediate needs, but that we don't lose sight of the needs of the society we live in. That's what I want to see is for that to happen. That we don't have such a large disparity in our society, and we let too many people fall through the cracks.
John, what do you think is what's after Biden? So Biden wins and Harris, right. And then what's next? That's my fear. What's next?
Well, we have to take the Senate. I'm looking at Joe Biden winning hands down. We take the Senate, and then we can start making investments in this country. You know, start by trying to bring this country back together. I don't know how he plans on doing that, because it's going to be a rough job. Ain't no doubt. These, I want to say, 28% hardcore, you know, little minions that he has. I don't know what those people are going to do. I guess they'll go back to Fox News and go, but we need to drive them back in their garages with their little Klan meetings and back under the rocks they came in out of. To get that back out of our society, bring the society back together, and then we can start working on things we need. Healthcare, improving on it. Infrastructure is a big thing in my book. We've got to make this country better. We're stagnant for decades and decades. We are not advancing as other countries.
And
are.
I want to add to what you were saying, Bruce, because the bottom line, I've had that same conversation with a few people. It's like, why are you voting Biden? Because you were for Bernie, you were for Yang, and it's like, I have to look at the broader picture here. I wanted Bernie and Yang because of their ideas. They're thinking progressively. They're thinking 5 moves ahead because they see what's going to happen with jobs and all that other shit. And
exactly.
Yeah, in the future. And but there's no chance of getting anywhere near to that future with another Trump presidency or anybody like him. I'm looking forward to Biden winning and then making a real push to try to, I don't want anybody to think the show's going to go anywhere when Biden gets it.
Yeah.
That's when the fight's really going to begin. It's like, okay, you're in. Let's get some shit done.
Yeah. Let's push this puppy along, because that's what I want. We've put up, you get not only 4 years. We've put up with 12 years of Republican bullshit. I'll give them a break. What, they didn't have the House in the first term of Obama?
Yeah.
We had the House in the same. So let's give him 8 years of constant obstruction by the Republican Party, and now we've seen, brought to light that their main push for all these years has been one thing, and that is to stack the court, because the fight is going to come, and they knew it was going to come, so that's what they wanted to do, is stack the freaking courts all over the country, and so it's not going to be an easy battle.
Did you hear today that they're wanting to pass a law now, a constitutional amendment, to stop stacking of the courts?
Yeah, I've seen the Republicans are going, oh, no, you don't. You can't stack the court. Bullshit. I'm liking the idea that they have now that's going around, that's being discussed, of a 15-member court, 5 Republicans appointed by Republicans, 5 appointed by Democrats, and then 5 more selected by that group of 10, and they have to agree on it. So you would have a 15-member court, and it would be supposedly more diverse and reflective. I'm not against that. What I am against is the freaking Republicans stealing 3 freaking seats and stacking the court 6-3 for the next 50 years. I'm just not up for that. Sorry. Take your shit and go out the door, because we're not going to do that. We're not going to overturn Roe v. Wade. We're not going to overturn marriage equality. We're not going to just roll over and give up on the ACA. No. This shit is all important. Too important for this shit to be muddled around by a bunch of Republicans with a stick up their ass. I'm just not into it, baby.
We've got to reinstate the voting rights.
Yes, voting. There's so much on the line with this election. So much. Everything. Our very democracy. You give him 4 more years. You heard his son the other day on Fox and Friends. Dad wants to dismantle the FBI. Yeah, he wants to destroy this country. He started with the DOJ. He's got a puppy in there, and he's trying to put, loyal people, in management positions within these organizations. It's a quiet coup behind the scenes that he's trying to do, while he throws grenades all over the place and creates havoc every day. They're slowly trying to infiltrate this whole freaking government. So yeah, I want their ass out and rooted out, baby. I don't need loyalists to a person.
John, the only thing we have going for us is we don't have anyone. Let's say if Russia was a democratic nation, or China, we will be in big trouble.
Oh, yeah.
So we really don't have anyone today who is ready to take over world leadership. But this has to end. I can't take it anymore. I'm overwhelmed.
It is. Our standing in the world has diminished, and that is going to require a whole lot. Biden himself said that he considers himself a transitional president. Transitioning to what? That's the question, and we are the answer to that. Transitioning, it will be what we decide. What the American
we've
people
already
demand.
decided. We need social democracy in America. In order for America to survive, we have no choice. For us to have universal health care, for us to have all the things that we need, for us to be safe and sustainable, we need democratic socialism.
Yes.
The days of the billionaires has to end. They are your enemy. They are who is killing America. Donald Trump is just a puppet of these bastards. These billionaires are getting richer and richer and richer, and we're the ones taking it up to keister.
Yeah. They convinced poor people to be hateful to other poor people. You know, to me, that's the Republican way. Here's the Republican way. They want to keep the workforce poor, hungry, and needing a job. That way they can pay you less, and you appreciate the job more. Yeah, you're not earning what you should be getting, but Jesus, jobs are scarce. I need a job. I need to feed my family. I'll take whatever. That's the Republican world that they want. They want your ass poor, hungry, and needing that job. They don't give a shit about minimum wage. They
want workers on hands and knees begging for jobs.
Begging for a job.
That's not how it's supposed to be, my friends.
No, it's not. And that's not how we built this country.
We create the value in this country.
Yes.
The workers of America create the value of this country. These rich cocksuckers, all they do is buy another yacht. I guess somebody has to build the yacht, but that's not
a very limited field.
Talking about that.
Yeah, there's not that many yacht corporations hurting for money right now. Ask
really.
Betsy DeVos. She'll go buy one tomorrow just to help them out.
She has 9.
But
I knew things were bad when my friends overseas were laughing and saying we need Trump one more term to see more entertainment, because they were watching this nation tumble this house of cards, and they're enjoying it because people are thinking maybe this is our chance to rise up as the leader. So go ahead and keep Trump.
Yeah.
And we can get ready here. And that's horrible.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying one Republican after another,
I am too.
One veteran after another, one newspaper after another, one Republican governor after another, voting for Joe Biden, calling out Donald Trump and his bullshit.
Exactly. Admiral McRaven today.
Wow.
Yeah, guess who he's voting for, baby? It ain't Donnie. You know, that's the admiral that led the raid that killed Osama bin Laden. He's not too happy that Donnie comes out and retweets it bullshit. Mitch is right. Republican after Republican after Republican. They're dodging, they're weaving, they're trying to back away from him because the ship's going to sink. And they're going to get sucked down in that vacuum of shit. And they're trying their best. That's how come I say this, that, you know, we have to be progressive, I believe, when we win this, the White House, the Senate, retain the House, and start making progressive moves in our nation for the society that we live in. And then we can sit back and watch all the damn autopsy results of the Republican Party over there, because they have some damn big digging to do if they want to remain a viable party in this country. They have lost their ever-loving freaking mind. Go ahead.
And there's talk, and I hope we continue to have this discussion when Biden gets elected and when we take power in the Senate and the House, of a Truth and Reconciliation Commission, similar to the one that was engaged with in South Africa after the end of the apartheid regime, to get to the bottom of the depths of corruption that this crime family has gotten this country into. And you know something? I almost don't care if he goes to jail or not. He's an old, sick, poor man. He's just a big, pompous asshole. Eventually, he's going to die, you know, hopefully sooner rather than later. I want to know the damage that his family has done in his name. You want to know something?
Oh, yeah.
Donald is an old, senile, freaking crazy uncle idiot, but his children aren't.
Nope.
His children know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, and guess what they want to do? They want to run for president, too, because they see the same suckers. Bumper sticker, a slogan. We hate them, whoever them is. Democrats right now, we'll hate somebody else later on. We just hate all them, so vote for me. That's the same bullshit that they're going to sell.
Let's hate BLM. Let's hate on Antifa.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Let's hate on the National Education.
And don't forget, we support the troops.
Education Association.
Yeah.
Really? Hating on teachers?
The peace and reconciliation you just mentioned
Uh-huh.
is exactly what we need.
It is.
Because in South Africa, the only way we were able to relieve racial tension was through that. What we have never done in America is look each other in the eye and say, we are sorry.
Yeah.
We have kind of brushed things
To
through
admit
and
that
just
it's
told
there
everyone,
for many
right,
people.
just, hey, stop complaining. Don't bring it up, please.
Yeah.
Here's your freedom. Go work now. Shut up.
Yep, that's
And
exactly
it's
what
not
it is.
working.
Yeah. Well, you can either say you're sorry or be sorry or both, but it's going to be
Right.
one of them.
You
Well,
have
you
to
can't
be
We're going to
proactive
get those
on it.
fuckers one way or another. We're
Yeah.
going to get them.
We can all apologize for what our history is, but that apology won't mean anything unless we put meaningful change behind it, and that's what it's going
right.
to take in this country, because we have seen systemic racism for years and years and years in this country, and like
You know,
Bruce
as an
says,
immigrant,
if we don't face it, it's not going away. Go ahead, Bruce.
growing up as an immigrant, as a young kid in Africa, you heard about American Indians with feathers in their heads and whatnot.
Right.
I've lived here 20 years. And I'm like, where the heck are they? Where are those people? Where are they?
I'm at the bottom of the list in the room.
Zelda.
Hey,
Oh my gosh.
Velda.
Why don't we have representation in our government of native Indians? I don't get it.
Because of the same reason that we all need to stand behind Black Lives Matter.
The
Well,
Black
first
Lives
off, we
Matter.
killed most of the natives.
Yeah, but
We have to stand together. But
the Native American is still
Oklahoma
the story is still a tragedy. It's an ongoing tragedy in this
Oklahoma,
country.
they just took away their rights in fucking Oklahoma. Again, they did that.
They
took
have
away a whole
land that
reservation in the east
That's right.
closed for a hotel. They took it away from them.
Yeah,
and you got
that's
to remember all of those Midwest Indian tribes, the Navajo, all of them, they're not from the Midwest.
Navajo, Hopi.
They are not
No.
from that
Navajo-
place.
they're from
They were put there.
yeah, they were moved there.
Navajo and the Hopi are
They were down in Florida, weren't they?
The
Or-
Comanche too. They're all from Florida, Georgia,
The southern yeah.
Alabama, South Carolina, and they were thrown out to make room for the
Navajo.
cotton fields.
Yep, they were moved.
The Navajo and the Hopi and the Comanche were
Yep.
all the Southwest. Pawnee was a little bit higher. Then the South Dakota Sioux, the Sioux nations were higher, and then you had the Chippewa that
Right.
was East Coast, Cherokee that was East Coast, and a lot of tribes that have gone extinct through mass murders.
That's what we did ever since we landed in this country. That's what we did.
European man for you.
Yeah.
You know, when we say
We had dinner with them, and then we killed
and
them.
then we killed them. Yep.
Yep.
There you go. Hey, thanks for the grub. Boom.
We did rape their women too, by the way.
Well,
we
yeah.
forget about that.
Rape,
Because
pillage.
you know how many people you're going to meet who say, "Oh, I'm 1/8 Native American."
Yeah.
What the hell do you think that means?
Well, leads a little hanky panky going on all over the place back then. Yeah. That always, has always been my standing line when they say, well, Columbus discovered America. He didn't discover shit. You never discovered anything that when you got there was somebody standing on the beach looking at your ass. You didn't discover anything. It's new to you. It's new to you, But at that time, we just, all you had to do is plant a flag, kill everybody else, and it's yours.
Well, have you ever
not
been
much
to,
different than it is now, but,
You've been to Atlanta, right?
Yeah, me?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I've never been to Atlanta.
Well, right near Atlanta is Fort Stewart. And I spent a little time there.
All right.
And we drove west into Alabama. And that whole forest in the northern part of Alabama was the original Cherokee tribal lands. And it's still there. And it's so creepy when you go through that. You're like, gosh, this place is just absolutely beautiful. It's all farmland. It's all farmland. Northern Alabama was cotton and peanuts.
Boy, honey.
The Cherokee were the first ones to completely assimilate and go to European dress, mannerisms, and the whole 9 yards. And they still had to have all their land.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a whole. When you bring up the inequalities in our society, you have to bring the Native American into that in a heavy price. There is
the reason my family has nothing is because under duress, we were forced to sign papers to turn over our land.
Boy, howdy.
Sure, of course.
Yep, the American dream is not such an easy thing to achieve for a lot of people. Let's go ahead and bring Chuck into the room. Chuck, how are you doing?
Hey, Chuck.
Not bad, not bad.
Good.
Can you hear me? Hold on. YouTube.
Oh, we can hear you just fine. This is your first time in the room.
I gotta shut my TV down.
Yeah, try to pay attention to us here. If you pay attention to your TV, you'll be off a little bit. Chuck, where are you from?
I'm from Bensalem, Pennsylvania.
Chuck, have you been in the Blue Room before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I had spoke to you.
I'm Charles Stokel. Charles
Stokel. Okay.
Charles Stokel's been with us forever. In the YouTube chat.
Yeah. Oh man. I think
sometimes it takes a minute for me to
you when you first came out, man.
Connect the dots in my head. I swear I have a Rolodex in my head. I really do.
I talked to you a week ago, I think. I told you I'm going to send you some beer.
Oh yeah, yes. I remember that. Yeah, I told somebody the other day. Ben Stroud just sent me a beer from Kansas City, unfiltered wheat beer. I'm looking for it. It's in the refrigerator. I almost drank one today, and I should have just to try it out. But, I hit
from
my
Missouri,
tea.
Right? Kansas City, Missouri.
Yes, Kansas City, Missouri, and he is a big Blue Dot. Been with us a long time. But anytime somebody sends me beer, it usually stimulates somebody else to go, hey, I'll send him a beer. And as I always say, who doesn't like to get beer in the mailbox? Really? Tell me somebody who wouldn't like to go to the mailbox, open it up and go, hey, beer.
Yeah, I gotta figure out. I guess I gotta go get a box and some bubble wrap.
Well, I'll tell you what. To anybody thinking about it, you don't have to. I appreciate it, but if you do, yes, wrap the bottles individually, real good in bubble wrap and tape and all that, then put them in more bubble wrap.
Yeah, because unfortunately we've had some not make it because of that. So.
I've opened my mailbox to a box that you can obviously see is soaking wet and smells really good.
Fucking Mitch.
Oh man,
Mitch.
Yeah.
What?
I think Mitch knows that the Discord names show up on the stream now. And Mitch
Trump sucks. I see that now. There you go. Make a statement. Let me catch up here. We're behind here. Ardessa donated $5 through Super Chat and said, winter has hit Wisconsin. Love you all. Big hugs. Ardessa, we love you back, baby. Thank you very much. And Gary sprang up in Canada, sent down 2 more beaver bucks, buddy, and said, one day soon, just like a miracle, Trump will be gone. I believe you're right. It'll just disappear in warmer weather. That's what I hear. And John I Fly donated $2 through Super Chat and said, I voted yesterday and am at peace. Oh, and fuck Trump. So
same here, John I Fly.
I know it makes you feel good. And our own Mitch Goldstein, thank you very much, donated $2 and said, Donnie is a loser. And indeed he will be soon. I am waiting for that.
I can tell you what, man.
How's Julie, by the way?
Julie who?
Julie who? Julie, get a stick. Get a stick.
Hey, listen, man. She made, you ever have backbone?
Backbone?
The pork?
No.
Country style ribs?
Oh, I've had ribs, yeah.
Well, this is country style ribs. These are braised. They're not barbecued. They make them from the back part of the rib near the spine.
Right.
And they have a lot of bones in them, but when you braise them, they just disintegrate. And she makes it this awesome, the same sauce that she makes her awesome meatloaf.
Outstanding.
And it was her meatloaf did me in, John.
That did it. I'm a big
Her
fan of
mom's
meatloaf.
pecan pie and her meatloaf.
There you go. You know what I like, Mitch? I'm going to tell you right now, and I have competition across the table from me.
Mm-hmm.
Is when Mama makes a meatloaf. Everybody has a nice dinner. That's fine, but that's not what everybody's thinking about. Everybody's thinking about that leftover hunk of meatloaf and what's going to happen the next day. Because to me, it ain't nothing better than a meatloaf
heat it up
sandwich.
and eat it, or is it good cold, or you heat it up?
Either way.
Fucking way. They're both delicious to me.
Sometimes I warm it up just so it'll be good and juicy. Other times,
I think I like it hot and I like it cold, but room temperature, I'm not crazy about it.
No, I prefer.
I agree. Actually, yeah,
I do too. Because when we used to take them in lunch boxes to go to work, when we was building the school thing, we'd have left them. And there you go. The next day, it's been in your lunchbox for like 4, 5, 6 hours. And so, it's just kind of like lukewarm. No.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I remember when I used to work on the construction sites, and guys would bring their lunch.
Oh, dude.
And their wife would make like tuna salad, and we'd be sitting out there all day in 95-degree heat, and then it would sit down and eat like a brown tuna sandwich.
Let me tell you.
Solid.
On this last job site, I worked with my sons, both of them. We were working on a school construction job, building a new school, and they had some bricklayers, and they had come up from the valley. Hardly a one of them spoke English. Best bricklayers, probably not a one of them a citizen, but that's what they do down here because they're excellent freaking workers.
Hard work.
I mean, to tell you, these guys can lay brick, but every day, because we're out doing other shit, we'd see right out in front of the school, they'd send one of their people out there, and he'd go get an electric skillet and pans and stuff and a cooktop out there, and he'd start cooking. And I mean, to tell you, brother, and they'd invite us over to, hey, Mita, come eat. And we'd go over there and, son of a gun, man, these guys ate good.
Nicest people,
Nicest
really,
people in the
ever.
world.
Like big O, they don't cheap you out of any. They give you a big old bowl full of this stuff that they were making. And it was so
carne
good.
asada or something like that going. Man,
Yeah.
just
I miss those guys.
Yeah,
they were cool. They were good people.
Good people. Good. Anyway, yeah, job sites, baby. You can always, hey, what you got in your lunchbox? Leftovers. What do you got? Leftovers. That's the way it goes. Anyway, shit. 14 more days.
Yeah, John, I was saying about sending you beer. Get that, me and Johnny Fly. Johnny Fly lives near the town.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, they're in the eastern part.
Eastern part of Pennsylvania.
Eastern part of the state. There's four parts of the state. There's the north, which runs from one end to the other, where Interstate 80 runs.
Right.
And then there's the center of the state, which is the Allegheny Mountains, run almost north and south, right through the middle of the state.
That's
what the capital of the state, Harrisburg, is there. And you can divide the country into the stupid people and the smart people. And the smart people are in the east and the west, extreme east, extreme west. And the stupid people are in this T-shaped place. And my friend Jim actually calls Pennsylvania the Alabama of the Northeast.
The Alabama of the Northeast. I've always wanted to go see the Alleghenies because they say they're beautiful.
Dude, man, there are some redneck motherfuckers in this place.
No shit.
Damn.
Yeah, I agree. And you
I
drive
lived in
through
Florida for a
Pennsylvania.
while, and I thought I seen rednecks there. There's more.
If you drive
there's
through
more
Pennsylvania,
rednecks
you will be
Pennsylvania
convinced
than
Trump
Orange,
will win.
Florida.
No shit.
Hey. What's that, Bruce?
If you drive through Pennsylvania, you will be convinced that Trump will win. It is Trump country.
Oh, yeah.
Not around here.
Oh, my God.
Not around Pittsburgh.
No.
Trump sign don't last 10 seconds in this town.
Yeah, Joe Santorsa, he's up in Tim Cormal up in Pittsburgh and that part of it's heavily Biden, but there are Trumpers. But my friend David, when he moved from Washington to Chicago, he's out there in Washington, pretty much a blue state. He said as soon as you crossed the mountains and started crossing over through the interior up there, it was all Trump, all of it. But
oh my God, we were there this weekend. It was horrible.
Ain't it pitiful?
There were Trump signs everywhere. We went somewhere. Nobody wears masks anywhere.
I don't have to go that far. All I have to do is drive down my driveway. and drive down my road, I see. We're getting a kick out of it now because they've gone on to more flags, and now this one guy's got 4 on it. It's one house. He's got 4 huge flags on the front of the house, and the other guy's gone nuts. He's got 6. It's like, geez, man, really, I get the message already. Okay, you're nuts. That's the message I'm getting. But again, mostly in the rural areas.
Make a note. Not a single one of them fly an American flag. I'm just saying.
Not a one of them. No, not a one of them.
Just saying.
Yeah, one of them's got the American flag that looks blue.
Oh,
it's got
the blue
dark
line.
blue stripe.
The blue line.
Yeah,
that is a
desecration of the United States flag.
That is a desecration. That's as bad as burning a flag, in my opinion.
That's why I said there wasn't an American flag. So
it's not. No, so it don't count. It's just another Trump fucking flag.
And look, it's not I'm not trying to make it a pissing contest. Yes, I fly the flag, but I'm not doing it to fucking one up anybody.
We've always flown the flag.
Yeah, it's just the way it is. I mean,
that's what we do.
Yeah. So
if I were gonna fly a flag, you know what I would fly?
What?
I would fly a transparent flag.
There you go.
There you go. What?
Because I think that countries cause more problems than they solve.
Until
as you might be aware, right? Albert Einstein was famous and internationalist, and he was very much against, and he said, the idea of nations and countries doesn't really sit well when you put any sort of intellectual rope around it, because all it serves to do is divide people from other people.
That's true. Yeah,
there's really
until we realize that we live on one planet, and that what we do affects each other all over the world. Just because they don't speak your language or practice your religion, until we get life right for everybody, it's not going to be right for anybody all over the world.
Hear,
hear. That's the point, that at some realization in the future, which I'll never live to see, but eventually, that's for all you trekkers and stuff are sci-fi. Think about it. There, to go boldly where no man's. We ain't going to get there. We're not ever going to get to that place until we learn to work together as a human race, instead of this combative. Yeah, because as long as you have countries, as long as you have borders and flags and everything else, then you have reason for war, because the other country wants your shit.
Right on.
It's just in the grand scheme of life.
John.
Yes.
I just seen something that just kind of tickled me from Alpha Dog.
Who tickled you? Wayne, keep your hands off that woman. We're live on the air.
No.
Oh, okay.
Alpha Dog.
Oh, okay.
510. And he said Trump sign equals trick or treat prank.
Yeah. Don't go to that house.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Don't go to that house.
Well,
skip that
like
house.
I said, John, I got a new job of delivering for Amazon, and I'm going out in the sticks too. I was in Flemington, New Jersey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was big dollar houses.
We used to live in Flemington. Actually, we lived in Reddington, which is the next town over.
Yeah, but I was delivering there also. I mean, I was all over that same area, just delivering packages. And there's some McMansions, man. There's some big, there's some big houses, big yards. I'm doing a lot of walking, getting to them,
In that area,
there's Biden signs out there, and there's Trump signs. I see a lot of Biden ones, so.
A lot of Biden signs?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I wish I could say that about my area, but it's just not there.
Signs are not votes, so I actually find the sign to be a distraction. I mean, we have to have them because of the First Amendment, but I just don't see what purpose it's. I mean, now you might say I'm a hypocrite because I have a Biden sign in front of my house, but I didn't put it there. Our friend put it there, and I said, yeah, whatever. I don't care. We live on a cul-de-sac street anyway.
Right.
But I wouldn't put any shit on my car.
A lot of people are stepping up now because of the not only the importance, but people really want to make a stand here. What side of the fence
I see them right across the street from each other.
Yes.
Big Biden sign in this guy's yard, and Trump sign in the next guy's yard.
I get tickled every time I talk to Joe Santorsa up in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
They're saying, kiss my ass.
That's exactly. They got a sign wars thing going up there with neighbors across the street, and it's getting big. They're getting to be big signs. And Joe told me that they had ordered.
I like this one guy, man. He lived like on this corner, pretty busy corner and shit. Everyone, it's like a 90-degree turn on this farmy road, and he had Biden signs, and they had what he said in the debate. Come on, man, shut up. Or
yeah. Will you shut up, man?
Written on a sign, and he had.
Will you shut up, man?
Hey, yeah, will you shut up?
I seen where they go. Mistress over
Biden
rebels.
Said he had it written on a sign.
Said Victoria.
I was like, yeah.
Is getting more Biden signs.
Man.
I love that. Victoria's a big oil and gas town down here in South Texas. So to hear more Biden signs going up, that just makes me feel good. Texas has a damn good
All
chance,
union
baby.
guys should. Where I was working, got laid off from. That's a big union. It was a crane rental company, and it's union, and all these union guys are all Trump. You idiots. You idiots.
Oh shit! Let me catch this because poor man, Catman 56, you're gonna start treading snow, buddy. Donated $5 and said, okay, fine. Here's another $5 as we're up to 10 inches of wet, heavy snow in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Damn, Bub.
Whoa.
Damn, Bub, shoot a flare up. 10 inches.
You know who needs that? That's Colorado and California needs that.
Yeah,
snow.
well, as long as it stays away from down here, I'm fine. But shit, 10 inches. I wouldn't know what to do. I really wouldn't. Snow's not one of them things I do well with.
3 days it'd be gone, John.
It won't be here, period. If it snows down here, we got problems. You know what happens down here when it snows? And it has. It snowed twice in my lifetime down here. Everybody does the same thing. They run outside with a camera, take a picture of that shit, because you want to prove that you were there for it. Yeah.
When we moved down here to Arkansas, you got to remember, Envy is used to getting on the school bus with the snow plows running in front of the school bus with 3 to 4 foot of snow in front of the school bus, right?
Yeah. Oh,
and
no.
down here, we get a half an inch to an inch of snow and school's canceled. She thought that was just.
Oh no! If it snows down here, ain't nobody going to school. Shit, no. Are you kidding? We're in a disaster area if it snows down here. Nobody knows what to do down here.
Nobody knows how to drive in it.
I will say, and I've said it every time this comes up in this conversation about snow, when it did snow here in Corpus Christi, and I mean a heavy snow that blanketed several inches of snow right down to the water's edge on the beach, was on Christmas morning in 2003. I want to say 3 or 4.
Oh,
shit, I can't remember what year, but back in something. And it happened Christmas morning. We woke up and it was, we went to bed Christmas Eve and there was a few flakes in the air, and we thought, wow, look at that snow, just a couple of flakes going by. We went to bed. Next morning we woke up to a winter wonderland. It was covered, and it stayed on the ground for probably a week before it all melted away and was gone. But what a treat! If there was anything in my life that ever went, okay, maybe there is something.
We haven't had a bad winter in Pittsburgh for 5 years in a row. We have not gotten more than 10 inches of snow. Our typical snowfall is 44 inches a year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what can we conclude? Well, you can't conclude anything, but you can say that is a pretty dramatic change, because people talk about this. Oh, I grew up here, and
right.
The climate has
term.
changed.
Yeah,
it has changed.
I know it has here.
And the numbers prove it. And now in my lifetime, now that thank heavens, I've lived long enough to experience, several decades of life, things are getting fucked up.
Lucky us. Lucky us. Yes.
Now the problem is. Go ahead, Velda. Sorry.
I was going to say, we left in 2000, the year 2005, 2006 for the winter year. And that winter we had an accumulated of 8 foot of snow. Okay? Since we moved down
8
here.
8 foot of snow.
Yeah. Since we've moved down here in 06, they have not had anything deeper than 4 foot of snow. And that's accumulated.
Wow.
Boy, howdy.
Well,
I stay away from
3
this.
years
Now, here's-
they had no snow.
Here's the problem, speaking as a scientist of sorts. We don't know what is causing the climate to change. We know that humanity is causing it.
Yes.
But we don't know exactly what we did that's causing the effects that we're seeing now. It could very well be, and I'm sorry to be such a downer, it's just the way it is. It could be that it was the use of coal in the 1850s and 1860s that's causing the problems we're seeing right now, and the best is yet to come. Scientifically, that's completely possible.
Well, I know that the Inuit Indians are saying the North Star is not in the same position it was that they navigate by.
Well, just to
That's those changes.
brighten y'all's day, did y'all see that Neil deGrasse Tyson said we'll probably get hit by a meteor on the day before the election? Anyway.
I gotta jump off, everyone. Nice talking. I'll talk to you on Thursday. Thank you.
Bruce, thank you for being here, brother.
Love this show. Be back.
All righty. Thank you. We enjoyed that having him here. I love when people come into the room for the first time. But yeah, if we all get there. That's one of those things that we have to look at the big picture is going back to the we all live on one planet shit.
Now, there is some good news.
Planet B.
Yeah, there's no plan B. No planet
There
B out there.
is some good news.
What's that?
I keep saying 538, and I know we have to be very, very careful about trusting 538. But Biden's numbers have increased every day for the last 9 days. Now, at the same time, last presidential election cycle, by this time, by mid-October, Hillary was already starting to tank in the swing states. That is not happening.
And then 3 days before the election, they got hit with that FBI bullshit.
Let's look back at what was happening 2 weeks before the election in 2016. All the shit that was going on then. Yeah, this is a different ball game. That's probably why Donnie is reaching for the stars, trying to get Barr to go out there and get a special counsel going against Biden. Let's make a circus out here so everybody can see it. That's his plan now.
He's projecting.
Yeah, he's projecting exactly. Isn't that what he always does?
He's going to get it. He knows it too.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why he's crazy, why he doesn't sleep. Because he knows he's either going to be dead or in jail. And that's going to be what his life is.
One of the two.
You can't
it's coming.
Pay tickets.
You can't pay $1 billion back, dude. You can't pay $1 billion back.
This is going to be the time that these last it's going to happen after the election. Once he gets his ass beat and has been defeated and knows he's going to have to leave, it's going to be that time of uncertainty. And Marcia and I were talking earlier today about that's the time we're going to see things like giving himself a presidential pardon and stuff like that. He knows his ass is up against the wall. He knows he's going to have charges brought against him. That's his own. Unless you can't resign after an election, can you? Like, okay, I quit. You pardon me or some shit like that.
Yes, you can.
Oh well, he might try that. He might try that.
I think that is a very likely possibility.
It's his only chance. He's got to get some kind of pardon out of this on federal charges at least, because he knows he's facing them. And then he's still got to worry about state charges.
There's a guy on Twitter called Angry Staffer who has been predicting since January that's exactly what's going to happen.
That's what I told. That's my opinion.
he's going to resign, and then Pence can pardon him, at least of the federal charges.
That's my opinion too. That's his only shot. What else has he got? You know, outside of making an unexpected
at his rally. He said he's going to leave the country.
He's got not with rifles and shields and billy clubs and bear mace.
Yeah, he ain't
You
got
haven't
enough.
even talked about them, have we?
No, we haven't, and that's what I fear. That's what's on everybody's mind. Is that
One
possibility?
good thing about being a veteran means at least you know what tear gas is like.
Yeah, I've smelled it. Sang a song right in the middle of it with it in my face.
That's right. When we were in the Army, we had to say our name, rank, serial number, date of birth, and recite the Pledge of Allegiance
Before
while
they let
we
you
were in the gas
Yep.
room.
We had to sing It's Crying Time again. Besides our name, rank, serial number, and then the Navy hymn, and then It's Crying Time again. And by the time they let us out of that fucking building, I was dying.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
They
I'll
put
tell
them
you,
big
man,
buckets of water right there just to tempt your ass. Go ahead. Rinse it off. Go ahead.
Yeah, wipe it off. Go
Yeah,
for
let it run right down to your pecker. It'll make you real good. Anyway, yeah. You know, I worry about it because I don't put it past him to incite violence in our country. He is going to be pissed off because we didn't elect him. He's going to have his little feelings hurt. And you know how he is.
That we're not electing him.
Yeah.
He knows he's losing.
He knows he's losing now. But when this
He knows.
country rejects him outright, which is what I am just, I want him big
That's his
numbers.
supporters.
Yeah. Yeah, well, go like I said, go down there.
And his enablers.
All of them. I don't know where, go
I think
find
that's
you.
what's happening now.
I worry about it because I got them living down the street from me. Let me
Well,
catch
they're
up
living
here.
down the street from everybody, John.
They
All
do.
the blue dots have
They
at
do.
least one cocksucker living somewhere near
Yeah,
him.
and that doesn't make you feel good because, they're going to be unhappy. And they're going to be disappointed, and they're going to be whining, and I'm going to be so fucking happy. And John Diddy...
Just be safe and be
Oh,
positive.
I
That's
am.
all
Yeah,
we can do.
we're going to be live on the air on election night. If anything happens around my house, we'll put it on the internet. Everybody will know about it. Shit, yeah, I got cameras
Oh, I
out
didn't know
there.
we were going to do that.
Oh.
We were starting to talk about what we were going to do. I think that'd be great.
Yeah,
Why don't we have a party?
It's a Tuesday night. It's a Tuesday
Why don't
night,
we
so
have a
we're going to have
party?
a Blue Dot family meeting. So,
I'm
yep,
bringing out the tequila.
there. I'm
All
waiting.
right.
I am waiting. Yeah,
I'll make some.
we're gonna be here on election night. You bet your ass.
I'll make some poutine.
I'm gonna be watching the the returns come in.
Poutine, get it? Poutine. Nobody got that.
Poutine.
My son got it. By the way.
Your son got it. Well, that's not fair. He lives with your ass. He knows you. What's poutine?
We have all this massive turnout, and did I hear correctly that it's 20 times greater than it has been in years?
I don't know if that's the correct number, but I would not doubt it.
20%.
Not across the board, but every state has set a record in early voting.
Yeah, every state.
Every state
has
Every
already
state.
outdone their past
We
record.
don't
for
have
any
early
election.
voting in PA.
You don't?
No.
No.
What?
You can get the mail in. But
Yeah, well, that's what we did.
Still haven't got it.
All six of us have voted.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah,
no
Margaret.
location that you can go early vote
I
at.
gotta do it on. I gotta do it on.
Really?
Yeah, you just take it right to the county building. Hand it right to the election.
And when
Go
you do,
down to
smile.
your, Chuck, go down and to your
I sent in the I sent
county.
in the request for a mail in, and I still haven't received it. So
Well, go down and get it. Go down and pick
I'll
up
I'll
one.
just go in person. It's not going to be. It's never been.
Yeah, hopefully you'll get it
or
pretty
anything
soon.
like that. But
I can do that. Look at that.
Walk there. It's
Yeah.
so close.
Oh, really? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's handy.
I mean,
Well, let me catch.
It's the elementary school I went to as a kid.
Boy, howdy shit. Americana right
Yep.
there.
Sure
You're
is.
going to vote at the place you went to elementary school in.
Yep, it's the place I went to elementary school.
When you put down roots, baby, they stayed, huh?
Sure is, man.
That's a good feeling. That is a good feeling. You know, I never experienced that as a child because I was a Navy brat. We moved every 4 years. We packed up, went to another place. Not that I didn't get a lot of benefit out of that, though. Anyway, John Diddybag donated $10 to Super Chat and said, I went to the drive-in movie to watch The Exorcist and my car was repossessed. Holy shit, did you call a priest, John? Damn.
That's good.
My car was repossessed. And Ben Stroud donated $2 to Super Chat and said, I want Trump indicted in life in prison, no parole. Out. There you go, Ben. Thank you very much. A lot of people want his ass in prison. I want to see him broke. I want to see him broke, ain't got a dime, begging for money somewhere. I don't want, I'm vindictive in that way. I just,
a great idea.
I want him
You
prosecuted.
got a great idea.
What?
Take and have the federal government seize Mar-a-Lago. Put up prison fencing around Mar-a-Lago. And throw the whole damn Trump family into Mar-a-Lago, along with all those Republicans that have had charges going to be brought against them.
I like your idea.
In one area.
I think that seems fair.
Yes. Just put a fence
Personally, I want a black lesbian transgender woman to beat the shit out of him on live TV. That's what I want. But then Jewish. She has to be Jewish too.
Jewish black transgender.
And a communist. Card carrying red.
Get it with all of it. He deserves that. I'm more of the tar feather and put him in stocks and just leave his ass up there so everybody could walk up and slap the shit out of him.
I think
we were just talking about this, that a lot of the agricultural products in America get discarded because they just don't get to the store fast enough and they rot.
Right.
Imagine if we collected all that stuff up and got to throw it at Trump every day. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Every day.
And we get free composting.
You could look. Yeah. It's good for the ecology.
Let the punishment fit the crime.
Pick up a nice rotten, ooey gooey tomato and some shit and get real close to his face. And I could get into that every day.
I'd pay $5 a day. People pay $5 a day for a Starbucks. I'd pay $5 a day for a Trump Chuck.
There you go. Tim Torkelson said too. I'll pay. I'd pay for that. How much to throw?
I have a bone to pick with Tim.
Wait a minute. I think I got enough here for 3 or 4 tries. Let me see.
I like Tim Torkelson a lot, but he said that meatloaf was basically a breaded hamburger, and I'm going to have to take deference. I don't think so.
Having the wrong kind of meatloaf. Need to go and,
meatloaf.
I remember going to a Denny's once with Rose, and she had just got introduced to meatloaf by what my mom made. So when we went to Denny's, she got a meatloaf because she realized she liked meatloaf, and then got really disappointed.
Not the same thing there.
Order meatloaf.
Yeah. Nope. Now there was a truck stop when I was driving that did have meatloaf, and it was a good one. I'd get the meatloaf every time I'd see it on the menu there.
Dude,
anyway.
Meatloaf in the Army was spectacular.
SOS.
I swear to God,
did you like SOS? Mitch, did you like SOS?
I do not like. I like sausage gravy, but I'm not crazy about SOS.
Well, the sausage gravy would be what we eat now, but yeah, in the Army, I mean, no, you didn't get the sausage. That wasn't sausage.
I've eaten it, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. Shit on a shingle, buddy. I've had it all my life.
For everybody out there who wants to thank a veteran, I want everybody to thank the Tabasco hot sauce company.
Oh, shit.
Because without Tabasco,
you ain't eating none of that shit.
Incredible. You gotta it's basically bottle. You're eating mostly hot sauce.
That's it. Just dump that shit on there. It'll kill the taste of that crap. Yep, cold beans and motherfuckers. That's what it was. Anyway, man. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Oh, wait a minute. Old Bats with 2 cats donated $10 to Super Chat and said, put all of them in Guantanamo. Fuck Trump. Old Bat with 2 cats. So Seth, and that's not a bad idea. Lock their ass up, and that's what he's chanting. I say we turn it around on his ass. Anyway.
I love the irony. I love it.
I do too. Karmic comes around right at the right time. I want to thank everybody for coming in here. Chuck, we appreciate you finding your way in here. Enjoyed your company. Come back again, brother.
Yeah, I love it, man.
All right. Mitch.
Good to talk to the good man, John.
Outstanding. I'm trying, brother. I'm trying every day, but it's y'all that make this shit.
Beer, Yingling, Pennsylvania, oldest brewery in the United States.
How are you supposed to turn down beer? How are you supposed to tell somebody, no, don't send me beer? No, I do. I appreciate. I've had beer sent to me all the way from the Netherlands, so you get a taste. I've had beer from Germany, so yeah, it comes occasionally, and yeah, I enjoy that shit. It's a taste of the world, baby. Anyway, Chuck, thank you for being here. Mitch and Julie.
No problem, John.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, darling. We appreciate it, and we appreciate you bringing Mitch with you.
Oh, I like to take that every once in a while.
I really need to go outside. I haven't been outside in outside for any length of time in 2 weeks.
Oh man,
I need the sun to hit me a few times.
Yeah, go out and take a nice
shitty
good.
weather.
Yeah, see the sun.
Hey,
let the sun hit you in the face.
There's 137 people watching right now, and only 93 likes. So some of you people either don't know what the like button is, or you haven't. You don't like it. Which is it?
It's right down there. Y'all can't miss it. I think it's right about there.
All right. Now, if you see the word subscribe on your button, you're a rotten bastard, basically, because you're getting all this for nothing. At least you could do is hit that like button and the subscribe
Where
button.
else are you going to find such fine entertainment on a Tuesday evening?
Right?
I'm telling you, we are trying our best to provide.
Clever.
That's it. Handsome. Yeah, we'll go along with handsome. That works for me.
All right. Good night, everybody. Take care.
Mitch, thank you so much for being here, brother. Belda, thank you, darling, for being here. Our mother hen of the group. We always appreciate you being here.
I gotta say something.
What?
I gotta do it for Bernadette.
Oh, do you have to?
Yeah, I got to. It's been building.
Okay, go ahead.
Fuck Trump.
Fuck Trump. Did you say fuck Trump? And that's for Bernadette Pre. Anytime Bernie's not here, somebody's got to say it for her. Fuck Trump.
Yes, sir.
It's on my shirt.
Trump is exactly it.
It's a puzzle there. Yeah, buy a vowel there and you probably solve the puzzle. I don't even know how you got to buy a vowel.
I was about to say, come on.
It ought to say...
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
I'd like to solve the puzzle, please. No missing on that one. I want to thank all y'all for being here. Huh?
I was going to say love and peace and get out and vote.
That's it, baby. Love, peace, get out and vote. It'll make you feel better. It'll put a smile on your face, and you know you're going to be a part of a massive wave that's coming. So thank you all for being here. Thank everybody in our Raylene Allen, thank you for being here. Adina Michael, Sailor Chick, thank you. Teresa Diggum, Adina Markle, Tim Torkelson, I see y'all going by. Mistress of Rebels, thank you for being here. Michael Bussain, we appreciate. Michelle Bussain.
You need glasses.
I need glasses. Anyway, thank you all for being here. You know I love you. That's how this family grows all the time. Take care of yourself. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. Stay socially distanced. Put a smile on somebody else's face, baby. It'll make your heart feel good. And other than that, we will be here. Clyde and I will be here for Wednesday, Hump Day. We'll get through that shit, find out what exciting things happen tomorrow, and then we'll be back here for Thursday night for our next Blue Dot family meeting. And then one of two more Beer and Bud Fridays to round out the week, baby. This stuff is clicking by, and we're going to be there real soon. Be part of this wave, baby.
Thursday?
We will be here back here on Thursday for another Blue Dot family meeting. Yes, sir.
There's a debate, though, too, isn't there, that night?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. So we'll finish up before the debate. Oh, you bet your ass I ain't missing that for nothing. Come on.
If it happens.
Yeah, if it happens. If he shows up. That is the big question. Anyway.
If he takes the test.
We'll be here, though. Well, yeah, if he takes the test. That's the big question. Anyway, thank you all for being here. I love you so much. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you back
in the Blue Room, John?
Yes, sir. We're going to head right over to the Blue Room for a little bit, and we get wild over there. Y'all ought to come download the Discord app. You can go over to bluedotintexas.com, find a link to Discord, download it, open an account. You can come in and visit with us on the Discord channel anytime. It's a very lively group. If you think this discussion's great, I swear we ought to put the microphone on there and just upload that as a podcast because it gets crazy in there. I'm telling you. Everybody's off camera and just says their peace of mind then. Anyway, we love you. Come be a part of it. Like, share, and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. And we'll see y'all later. Y'all say goodnight.
See you, John.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.